been into jazz for a very long time, and I work with lots of different bands. In terms of style, I like the Bessie Smith, earthy kind of 1920s bluesy kind of jazz, but at the same time I like all the standards and the songbook stuff of the kind of 40s and 50s. I've got Alex Forsyth on flute and saxophones. Dave Mumby on guitar. He's got a lovely kind of George Benson style.
I started playing when I was about 18. I played in quite a number of bands around the Portsmouth area over the years. What I actually like about playing with these guys is that, I mean, everybody in the band will know the format of the music, but what we're trying to do here is to make it sound better, get little arrangements.
And the bass player I didn't know, I think he does some record stuff too.
I started playing double bass a few years back to, I got to kind of John Martin, a lot of kind of acoustic kind of folk jazz. And then I realised that all the guys who were really good at double bass played a lot of jazz. I kind of get the best of both worlds. I get the love of jazz from the other three, and I'm always picking their brains for different ideas and ways to play it better. I used to learn a lot from Alex and his melodic playing and Dave's harmonic playing, and then at the front you've got a really strong vocal to kind of to support. So it's kind of fulfilled way more than I ever could have imagined when I sort of just hooked up with Alex for a bit of a jam on a weekday evening. So it's been a revelation.
We've just been together for a year, although some of us have worked together in other bands. It's quite laid back, we like the love of the music. It kind of meanders, everybody has their own different ideas. We may play a tune or practice a tune in a particular way, and then someone will say, oh, let's do it with a Latin feel, let's do it as a swing, let's slow it down and do it as a ballad. Leo on the drums, I didn't know him until we got together.
I just grew up being close to blues and soul music. One day in art class, this guy slipped me an album across. He says, you might like this thing. And it was Eric Dolphy at the 5 spot with Richard Davis on bass, Eddie Blackwell on drums, and Booker Little on the trumpet. The first jazz I really heard was this very dissonant, amazingly beautiful music that I didn't understand. I couldn't figure out how they kept time or how they knew what to do, but it was so beautiful. I'm playing arrangements at the same time I'm constantly improvising, and that's just a certain way of approaching the music that is also not always easy to play with, so I'm very happy that I have musicians that are comfortable with that kind of challenging or demanding style.
This group of musicians have all come together because either they wanted to extend their jazz repertoire, or they wanted to do it for the love of the jazz, not just to deliver and that's it. So that adds a different dimension to it, and I like that. It's fun. It's going to evolve. It's organic. So.